They demanded a huge amount of money. He brought the letter he had and pleaded with me if I can raise any amount so we can complete the money so they can start up the treatment. I told him I didn't have any money with me. He pleaded. He knelt before me. But I still told him I didn't have any money. He started making calls on the process of the whole thing. The child died. Came home. He told me it's high time we end everything. I was how? He said he's calling up the web.
Hello, people. It's your boy Skito Comedy, aka Next Governor. Today we are in the studio to do what we know how to do best. Today matter get as it take no one be. This matter wear sneakers on top of rain boot, tie wrapper, con not tie, use gele finish up on top of another gele. This is just to tell you how serious this very issue is. This matter, now this sister here, now she bring this matter to my table. But just like I promised you guys, there is no time to waste time. I would like us to meet her so that she will narrate this story to you guys exactly the same way she emailed it to me that made me to invite her down to the studio. But do not forget that the only way you can get through to me is by my email. Now, may we dive into the matter. We bring us come here this beautiful afternoon. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How are you doing?
I'm not fine, sir.
All right, sister, I understand that part of your story so well. And it is because of the agreement I have with you that is why I am hiding your identity. So I don't want to know your name, and I equally don't want to know the name of anybody that is involved in this very issue, not even a place. But at the same time, I would want you to narrate this story to us once again. Why? Because behind you there is camera. We are recording this program and the world is watching. With me here is my seer, who by grace of God, he sees secrets and deep things, and he also knows when someone is telling lies. Be you who. So I appreciate you narrate this story to him. Let him look into it to know the advice and solution he has to give to you concerning this very issue you brought to our table. So please speak out as you gently narrate this your story to us. Thank you.
Okay. How it all started. I had a boyfriend.
Okay.
I'm the only child of my parents. Then I was sent to school when I got to university. Both of us, we are in relationship. He didn't have enough money. He didn't have anything. Absolutely nothing. But I loved him because I saw money in him. I saw future in him. I saw everything I needed the money in him. I was ready to build with him. I was ready to stand by him. We started dating. The little money my parents sent for me, I give him food, shelter. I pay for his lunch where he lives. We are moving together slowly by slowly. Things were getting more difficult every day by day. But the love I had for him made me stronger. He told me he want to spend the rest of his life with me. I saw man in him. I saw dream in him. I didn't give up. I didn't give up. We are moving and moving. At a time, he came up with idea that he wanted to travel once we finish our finals. I said, okay, no problem. That we'll do it together. We'll work together as a team. Because this travel is better for both of us. We started saving. We started working after we signed out. I first got a job. Once I got a job, I helped him get something he was doing We saved money. After we saved money, the money was not really complete. I needed something to help me out. I went to borrowing. I borrowed from my bank. Yes, the money is still not complete. There was the only option left was my boss, who has asked me out for a relationship. And the time was not on our side because he was giving me the pressure that he needs to travel before the year goes by. I said, okay. I met my boss. I asked him for money. He said,
Just calm down. Stop crying so that we can hear what you are saying. Relax.
okay,
Calm down.
okay, I'm trying.
Stop crying.
Okay.
Please put yourself together. Yes. Are you okay? Stop crying.
Okay.
So you met your boss and what happened?
My boss
You are
demanded.
still crying. Yet, if you want me to give you my mic, you have to calm down. I want to hear what you are saying. My fans out there would want to hear what you are saying. But if you are crying and talking, we won't be hearing you clearly. Put yourself together. Are you okay?
Okay.
So you went to your boss and then
I went to my boss.
yeah,
He demanded for sex
before he could give you the money.
before he could give me the money. I pleaded with him that let him give me this money. I swear with my life I was going to pay him back. He refused. I love this guy. I was willing to do anything for him. I was the only option left. I slept with my boss. He gave me the money. I sent the money to him. After some months, he traveled.
Okay?
But the night before he traveled, that seems to be my greatest nightmare. I was with him. We made love. We made love and he traveled. After he traveled,
Can you stop crying? I want you to talk to us normal. Yes. Wipe your tears. I understand or I can imagine how you feel. Yes, but please calm down. Put yourself together. Hmm? So the night before he traveled, you were with him and you guys made out and what happened?
when we both made love, he
Okay.
traveled. After he traveled, some weeks later, I discovered I was pregnant.
Okay.
I was shocked. I was left with nothing. I remember my parents, they have kept everything for me. Everything. I didn't know what to do. Okay. I chatted him. I told him that I'm pregnant for him. He thought he would bring out an idea. Maybe we should just remove the child because we don't have anything to sponsor this pregnancy. Then he told me that I should calm down, that he's traveling, that the way he is not really comfortable, but I shouldn't harm the child. That we'll work together. We've been a lot in the past. We can do this together. Told me from the little we have, he will be sending. That he promised me, even if he didn't come back before the arrival of the baby, sooner or later he will come and pay my bride price. Then he can marry me to save me from the shame that I'm going to face.
Okay.
Agreed. Then pregnancy was moving very fast. Couldn't work in my office again. My boss became very upset with me. Whenever he sees me, he behaves as if he's seen a demon. He started scolding me every here and there.
Just calm down. Alright?
Okay.
Calm down. Stop crying. Yes. If you want us to continue, you have to stop crying. I want to be hearing you clearly. Yes. So your boss always scold you here and there, and what happened?
Before a very beautiful morning, I came to the office. Before my office, I saw a letter, a sack letter from my boss.
Okay.
When I got the letter, I met him. I knew before him. See my condition. If I leave this job, how can I take care of myself and this unborn child? Please, let me stay. I promise you that I will do everything you ask me to do. What did he tell me? That you will reap what you've sowed. I pleaded and pleaded. He refused. I went home that fateful day. I don't have anything again. I have to go home and face my parents. At home. The first person I met was my mom. The pregnancy is already out. My mom saw me. She screamed and said, "Why?" My mother shouted, "Why? Why?" I couldn't behold my mother's tears. I told my mom that I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring all this pain to them. I pleaded with my mom to
Just calm
forgive
down.
me.
I'm not hearing what you are saying. That's why I'm asking you not to cry. Yes. Just calm down. Stop crying if you want us to continue with this very program. You came back home, the first person you saw is your mom, and what happened?
When I saw my mom, because the pregnancy is already out, my mom shouted, "Why did I choose to disgrace her?" I pleaded with my mom that it wasn't all that. I didn't expect this. I didn't see this coming. I pleaded with my mom that I didn't just get pregnant out of wedlock. That the man is coming to marry me. He's coming very soon. That let that accommodate me. My mommy refused. He said, if my father comes here, he will not just send me out, but both of us out. My mommy threw me out of the house. When my mom threw me out of the house, I ran to my girlfriend's house. She's the one who accommodated me. I chatted my man. I told him everything I was passing through. He told me that he will never leave me. That we are on this together. Soon as I gave birth to a bouncing baby girl, my man was happy. He told me that he will come very soon. I wait. I watched my child grow. I went back home again to plead with my parents for forgiveness. That fateful day I went back, I met my dad. My dad said, until the day I brought man this home, he will never accept me back. I should go away with my child. I went back again. My man came back. He came back 2 years after. My baby was 2 years, already started walking. He said he came back that you were going to settle down for marriage and everything. I said, okay. We started planning for the wedding. He took me to my parents. They were happy. My mother said, I knew you would never disgrace me. I believed in you because I know who I've raised. You brought joy into my life, laughter and happiness, dream coming true. We still planning for the wedding. I invited my friends. Everyone who knew my story were happy for me. All of a sudden, the lights started going down again. My daughter fell sick. She was sick from one hospital to another, from one prayer ministry to another. There's nothing we could lay hand at. Actually, what was the problem? The money he came back with was going down every day by day, and my child was still dying. We went to traditionalist.
Calm down.
Oh,
Relax. Hmm? If you want to cry, I will give you room to cry. But if you want to talk to us, you have to try as much as possible to cease your cry. Yes. So your child was going down, and then you guys went to traditionaries, and what happened?
God. Went to the traditionalist. He paid a lot of money. We were there for some weeks. The child was not even improving. Today, the child gets better. Tomorrow, the child gets worse. Everything he came back with was going down, down day by day. This was happening just few weeks to my wedding. Few weeks to my wedding. It came to the point we came back home. There was no money again to throw the child. Money to feed was not there. On that fateful day, I was hungry. My husband was hungry. My husband to be was hungry. He was crying. When I looked into the man, see the man was in pain. He asked me for help. He asked me if I could just bring out something, anything. Let's just manage for now. But I did not have any money with me. I didn't. And I told him there was no money. I had nothing. The only option left, he went and sold his phone. He came back. He bought some food. We ate. After we ate this that afternoon, it was midnight. My daughter was running temperature. The temperature was very high. We rushed her to hospital. Getting to hospital, it was emergency. They demanded a huge amount of money. My husband said he don't have such amount with him. He brought the little he had and pleaded with me if I can raise any amount so we can complete the money so they can start up the treatment. I told him I didn't have any money with me. He pleaded. He knelt before me. But I still told him I didn't have any money. He started making calls on the process of the whole thing. The child died. After my daughter died, the next morning, we took our corpse home. After my daughter was buried, the next day, so many things were happening in my life. My heart was broken. This girl have taken everything. This girl have shuttled everything I had for. The only thing I had in my life was just my marriage. Please let me start a new life. Let me raise a home again. Let me have another child again. Just weeks later, communication were fading away. He no longer call me. I tried calling him. He calls me and said he's busy. I felt something was wrong, but I said at this point we are meant to be together. We are passing through this together. But I kept quiet. Mourning my lost child. On that fateful day, he came home. He told me it's high time we end everything. I was how? He said he's calling up the wedding. Say call up which wedding? The wedding you have planned? My family, my friends, everybody is expecting this wedding. Like, how can you call up this wedding? What is the problem? He kept quiet. I said, are you keeping quiet? What happened? Speak to me. He didn't even utter a word. He kept on saying, That is my final decision. So I came here because I cannot sleep. My heart is heavy. How could he call up this wedding? If there's something I did to him, we should speak out. This burden is for both of us. I gave birth to that girl. We lost it together. I tried my best. Please, I'm seeking for a solution. I'm seeking for an advice. Just help me out. I'm going through a lot. Please.
All right, I heard what you said, woman. Why he called off this marriage? Did you get his family involved or your own family? At least let them ask him and know what his reason is all about.
Yes, I got both family involved. Meeting was called. He honored the meeting. When it was his turn to speak, the only thing he could say that he's a man and a man has a way he does his own things. That he's taking his decision and not even a family can change his mind. The father asked him, even if he cannot speak to the woman, can you speak to your father? He said, man grows to take his decision personal. Then he left the meeting.
Okay, I heard your story. And woman, you are very sure you did nothing to him.
Absolute sure I didn't do anything.
Did he, maybe he found out that you actually slept with your boss or something? Did he find out that?
I don't know, but if he finds out, he should tell me, he should confront me. I am willing to pay for the price of what I've done. Let him speak to me. I'm willing to take up the blame. Let him speak. I want to hear him speak. I want to know the problem.
All right. This your husband. This your husband to be. You are talking about. Can we get to see him?
Yes, I can give you his WhatsApp line. I don't know if you can honor your invitation.
All right, no problem. I heard your story. It is such a pathetic one. But once again, I must tell you to please stop crying. Yes. People, you heard her story. Without wasting anybody's time, let's bring Sia into this very issue and hear what Sia has to say concerning it. Sia, ekenekwa gị nke ukwuu. Biko, nwata nwaanyị anọ n'obi anyị si na ihe butere ya bụ maka ihe na-akpagbu ya. Ọ nọ n'agha mmiri kemgbe nke gị onwe gị pụzikwanụ wee nụzikwanụ ihe o kwuru bụ ya bụ nsogbu. Mwesi gị biko dododo na etufuru oge ọbụla. Ka ị nebagodo ya na ya bụ okwu ka ị gwa anyị ihe iwere ikwu gbara ya bụ ihe. Ekenekwa gị nke ukwuu. Okay, Sia wants to say something. Sia biko gaa n'iru ka ị gwa m ihe iwere ikwu n'okwu a. Ana m ege ntị.
Nwa bụ nwatakịrị nwaanyị ga-ewetu obi anyị ka anyị wee malụ ụzọ anyị esi wee nyere ya aka.
Sia said you have to calm down so that we know how we are going to help you in this situation. Sia, ana m anụ ihe ị na-ekwu.
Ana ka nya bụ okwu si wee dị. O nwere ife anyị ekwu nkịta ma ọ bụrụ na nya bụ nwata nwoke a na-ekwu maka ya abịarakwanụ ka ọla anyị ka o si wee dị na nke nyanwa.
Sia said there is absolutely nothing we can do concerning this very issue, not until we see this your husband to be. Yes, let us hear his own side of the story to know what to say about this very issue. Sia, ana m anụ ihe ị na-ekwu.
Maka na mmadụ enwere ike ịkwụsị alụmdi na nwunye ọ na-akwadobe kemgbe na nkịtị ma ọ bụ na enwere ife ọbụla ọfụ maọbụ nwee femen.
Sia said someone cannot end his or her marriage for no just reason, that there must be something he saw that made him to call off this marriage. According to you, he came down from wherever he traveled to Europe for this marriage, and suddenly what happened, and at the end of the day, he ended the marriage. There must be a reason he did that. See ya, ana m anụ ihe ị na-ekwu.
Ya bụ na a ga-achọ ohere mee ka ya bụ nwata nwoke bịa ka anyị nụkwa n'okwu ọnụ ya wee mara ebe ya bụ nsogbu si wee na-ada.
Sia said we'll have to find a way of inviting the young man down to the studio to come and tell us his own side of the story so that we will know how to go into this very issue. Like you all know, we do not judge issues in one person's mouth. Sia, ana m anụkwa ihe ị na-ekwu.
Ya bụ chọọ ohere ị ga-esi mee ka ya bụ nwata nwoke bịalute nso.
Alright, Sia said I should go ahead and find a way of inviting this young man down to our studio. So, sister, please give me your husband's to be number. Okay. Si ya bụ nwata nwaanyị enyego m akara ekwentị ya bụ nwata nwoke ọ na-ekwu okwu ya. O nwere ihe ọzọ ị chọrọ ikwu na ya bụ okwu ka m gaa n'ilu mee ka ya bụ nwata nwoke bịa n'obi anyị n'ụbọchị nke taa. Ana m ege ntị.
Gaba n'ilu.
Alright, Sia said I should go ahead to invite this young man down to the studio. So people, without wasting anybody's time, I want you to click on the share button right now. Share this video as many times as you can. Make it go viral for the world to watch and learn. And as you do so, I want you to stay tuned to see how all this thing is going to play out as I invite this young man down to the studio to come and tell us his own side of the story. So don't be told, don't be left out. Stay tuned and see how all this thing plays out. Thank you.